This episode of Yakuza requires a content warning. At the time indicated on the screen, Kazuma Kiryu intentionally misgenders someone. Hello, welcome back to Yakuza.
We're back.
Still side questing, I'm sorry.
We're back. We're back. We are back. Oh,
There's
no,
not even a rat on screen. Anyways, we found a drunk reporter.
Well, you know what? Do it anyway. Just do the story, come on.
She already did the story, the problem is she's now lost the story.
Well, in that case, we've got to find it. Because who's going to not love the drunk reporter story? I assume this was all written whilst drunk. Because, I mean, look, if we're still intoxicated after an entire episode passes, clearly, alcohol lasts a while.
She left in the district that's just full of bars. By which I mean there are 2 bars. Oh, well, fine then. Jeez. Just looking for a manuscript? God.
Look, if I've learned anything from what I've seen of Yakuza 0, empty lots are real important.
Anyways, that wasn't hard. Before we head back, let's look around and see if we find anything else. Maybe we'll find a different manuscript.
My god, dueling manuscripts. Which one do I shoot? Oh, let me just take that key from this person.
Yes, that's clearly his key. Alternatively, he clearly didn't want it because it was just sitting in front of him and he didn't take it.
He might just be real drunk, like, I guess, every person in this episode.
Well, I don't even know if we smoked when he may have dropped a lighter.
God! Well, it's neither, I know this one. Well, okay then.
Yeah, you don't get either back, but you do get the coin locker. And yeah, if you tell him gold, you can't get that coin locker key and you're locked out of 100% in the game.
Well, that's great. And unfortunately, you can't answer neither, so you can't get the Brave Lighter. Which really would be Kiryu's best weapon. Just a shame you can't pass it on in the 2nd gen.
Story does show up a lot in Japanese video games, huh?
Yeah, like, it's really common folklore. I would compare it to folklore that's common here, except I don't remember any folklore when I need to actually remember it.
Yeah, anyways, this woman's literally named Kawaii.
Well, that's cute.
I also can't even remember what, like, culture that Axe story came from. I assumed it was European, maybe it's Japanese. Anyways, 30,000 yen for a tip, better be a good tip. Okay. You're not even gonna tell me what they're selling? I don't know, man, that sounds like it'd be a pretty popular video. I bet they get a lot of false starts with that password.
Well, I guess it could be worse. He could have just done the old "a fool and his money are soon parted."
Help me!
Hey, you! You're the one that was flirting with me.
In your dreams, don't talk to me!
Come on, baby. I'll be gentle.
No!
What? Hey, asshole! My chin's mine!
You better watch your mouth.
What? You think I'm scared of you?
Get lost, you worthless drunk!
Fuck it. I'm not interested in that skank bitch anyway.
Thank you so much. That old man is a serious pain in the ass. By the way, on my... If If you have the time, I know a good place to get a few drinks. Let me buy you a drink to thank you.
I can't possibly say no to such a beautiful lady.
Thank you. You're so kind. I'm a regular at this place. I hope you like it too. I always end up falling for a guy when I get drunk. So, I have to be careful not to meet the wrong people. But with you, I feel so comfortable. I like my men strong and muscular. You look pretty tough and wild. I think there could be something between us. What do you think about me?
I don't know about that. We just met.
Then why don't we get to know each other a little better? I want you to get to know me intimately, until you know every detail about me. Don't hold back. Here's to a dirty night for the two of us.
I don't feel like drinking.
Huh? Why? At least let's have a toast.
Sir, you shouldn't make girls cry. A real man would have a drink with the lady.
Please, have a drink with me.
I don't feel like drinking.
Hey, mister. You either drink or you get out. Did you come here to drink or what?
You heard the man. Let's have a drink.
And if I refuse,
So you don't want to drink, huh?
you slip some sleeping pills in the drink.
What's the matter?
You knock your customers out by slipping them something. Then you take them for all they got. Dirty trick.
You better shut your mouth.
This girl's in on it too, isn't she? So is the drunkard outside. You're running quite a scheme here.
I wouldn't be talking about shit you don't know about.
And if I do?
I'd rather drink than fight, but
Well, fuck it. Let's do this.
Bring that shit.
Failing miserably, might I say.
Also, Kiryu saying bring that shit.
This is no paradise.
I've mentioned it before, but Kiryu is much more of a punk in this game.
Oh, jeez. That's a good one.
You'll pay for this.
So,
This insolence
I think-
will not go unmet.
So I'm normally good enough at the combat system, but every once in a while I'll just get completely blindsided.
To be
And
fair, this is a very
sometimes-
small area.
Yeah, sometimes the AI is just too aggressive when there are too many people on board. Like, let me pick up the chair!
It's very aggressive. There's stuff to pick up everywhere. And just not enough space to move around. Gotta smash some of this over people's heads to get it out of the way. Oh, come on. Milk crate. Heat action. Heat action. Oh, beer crate, sorry. Nice. Good. Just shattered the beer crate.
I got it. You won. Cut me some slack, please.
You're all talk.
Yes, this is for your trouble. Please forgive us. Take this.
Hell no.
Of course, I also have some useful information for you. There's a hidden casino in the basement of a noodle shop. The password is half order, extra soup. After that, the manager will direct you to the casino. We'll just excuse ourselves now. We're very sorry for all the trouble.
Extra salt? No. Oh, now I've forgotten it.
So anyways, if you don't do that side story in that exact way, you never unlock the casino.
Well, that's great.
And there are several sub-stories hidden behind the casino.
Well, that's great.
And one of the hostesses requires you to go to the casino.
Well, that's great.
Anyways, let's unlock more health.
Oh god,
There are sub-stories with cutscenes hidden behind the casino.
Oh my god,
There's a lot of effort into the sub-stories, and you can miss them so easily.
I assume that's fixed in Kiwami, right?
In Kiwami, there are multiple ways to get that password.
Okay.
You can still, like, not get it at that point, but you can get it a different way.
Yeah.
I forget how. Also, I saw something while recording that made me think maybe you could also get it a different way in this game. It's just not very well documented, but I don't know.
Man, yeah, this game, though, has a few things that are super rude. You know?
Yeah, I think they expected you to play it multiple times, because if you aren't getting all the sub-stories, and even if you are, it's not particularly long.
Jeez. Still a pretty
Like
long game, though. And it's a really long story-based game.
Yeah, like, my first playthrough, I got all but one of the sub-quests, and I clocked in at, like, just under 30 hours.
That's not terrible. You can finish a Final Fantasy game in that time if you know what you're doing.
At least I think that's how long it was. I deleted that save, and I remember the time on it was wrong anyways, because I accidentally left it running for a couple of hours.
So that's not the worst, but still.
Am I Kenji? I don't think I am.
Story-heavy things really shouldn't expect or, like, cut you off from 100%. Like, I was thinking of, for some reason, dead man walking situations in point-and-clicks a little while back.
Oof.
And just how that's so bad. It is way more clever to just have, like, multiple ways to get things, like in this situation, or knowing when and how to gate stuff off, so that you will have items at a specific time, so that you don't have situations like that. Because there's challenge, but then there's just being, hey, you didn't pick up that cookie at the beginning of the game, fuck you.
Yeah.
Play it all again.
Anyways, before we get too distracted, we just stumble upon another sub-story. This guy thinks we're his son, and he wants us to meet him at the park he's been living at.
Well, I guess we'll enable this.
I see no negative consequences. But yeah, the dead man walking stuff, it's either you have to do it quickly, well, not either, it has to be quick, and you have to not make the ways to get out of it obscure.
Yeah.
Anyways, I was trying to trigger this other sub-quest. You just have to walk in this area, and eventually you'll get called. Loan payment. If you say you got the wrong number, which is true, they'll hang up and you'll miss out on the sub-story. I've heard that apparently that also completes the sub-story.
Okay.
But I don't know for sure, because the one guy that I mentioned that exists for this version of Yakuza 1 is a little iffy on whether or not you actually... He says it's like random whether or not you get completion for doing that.
Okay. Yeah, like if it completes it but you just don't get a reward, that's fine.
That's just funny to me.
Yeah. It's just like those like false endings in games. It's just kind of
like
funny. Yeah.
Anyways, we're getting threatened for a loan that we never took out because we've been in prison. We
Look.
haven't had time to take out a loan.
I've got enough loans as it is. I don't need the stress of this one.
You're gonna need this fictional loan.
There's only one loan I will accept, and that's from Tom Nook, and that's because there's no interest, and he's a fucking architect anyway.
There's no
Construction
interest.
worker.
There's no schedule, deadline. That's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah.
And he basically built a home at cost because he just likes building that much.
It's pricey labor, sure, but, like, he can just build a room somehow while you're, like, sleeping in your house? I don't know how he does it. It's impressive.
Yes, I was also thinking of there is a Flash adventure game called I Have One Day, where the whole premise is that you have like 24 in-game hours to get to the ending. If you don't do a very specific set of things, you don't get to the ending.
Like, that's fair, because that's the premise of the game. It's set up to be like that.
You can get to the end in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's just...
Like, every run is around 10 minutes long. It's just trying to figure out, like, what am I supposed to do with these 24 hours to actually make it work.
Yeah, it's a trial and error thing, and that's fine.
Okay, so anyways, when I first played this, I had a hard time finding this because Shichifuku Park is here. It's this park on Shichifuku Street. But there is also a parking lot that is labeled in the map as Shichifuku Park.
Oh dear. That's a little
And
confusing.
he does not live in the parking lot. He lives in the park. Anyways, looks like he's not here.
Well, I'm sure everything's fine, and we're not going to be jumped or anything.
Well, apparently our fake dad's calling. I'm sure he's just, you know... Is he ducking out for cigarettes? Is he going to abandon his not son as well? Oh no.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But for you...
Yeah.
What was that? Nothing.
Alright, time to head back to the other side of this city.
I'm gonna bump into this man first for good luck. Thank you. Why'd you do that? Good luck. What? I needed to do that to survive!
Anyways, let's just go to Champion District again. God. Oh, well, it's a good thing we came back here. Completely forgot to get this coin locker key.
Oh boy, a coin locker key, the only thing on the ground. Oh, my not dad. Dang it. Well, we fight ordinary kids all the time, so I guess at some point we'll take them out.
So I know that kids can mean people that are, you know, above the age of majority, but what if we get there and it's just like a bunch of 12-year-olds?
Well,
Would Kiryu Kazuma beat the shit out of a bunch of 12-year-olds?
Well, that would just reflect poorly on our not dad. Like, then we had to backtrack over here and be like, what the fuck, dude?
I mean, he'll definitely beat the shit out of teenagers. Like 16-year-olds, he'll put them in the ground.
Fair game.
Because I thought maybe there'd be a coin locker key over here. I was just a man who thinks he's doomed. Oh wait, there is a coin locker key.
Alright, well, your being doomed doesn't matter to me. I got this, and, you know, needed that. Oh man, hoodlums.
I'm here to get revenge on you hoodlums.
These hoodlums sure are causing havoc.
Oh no, they're synchronized.
Dang it! I thought this
The
would
mark
be an
of
easy
true power.
fight, but maybe not. See, now they're not synchronized. You ruined your only advantage, you fools.
Well, I want that stun gun.
Jesus. Does a stabbing motion really help the stun gun? I feel like there's diminishing returns at some point.
Alright, let me grab the sign.
Oh, jeez. The man just went rolling off into the street. That man doesn't have teeth anymore.
Because of Kiryu's fucking pissed.
I will avenge Jensen. He's been my dad for like 20 minutes, but you know what? Love him. Unlike you, Hamano. What have you ever done for Jensen, Hamano? You were never there for him, Ito. You were just practicing your kicks, but where's that gotten you? Nowhere. And Kimura, I just don't like you. I don't know you at all, but I don't like you.
If Kimura, I'm just on full tilt right now, I can't stop myself even if I wanted to.
I am a whirlwind of destruction is the thing.
Oh, there we go. They left this one guy.
Hoodlum 1? Yeah, there is only one.
Alright, Gen's wallet.
You get back here! Not done with you yet, hoodlums. On second thought, maybe I am. Oh wow, here's Purgatory. Here it is.
He was in Kamurocho the whole time.
Pretty small, too.
Anyways, I was looking for this guy because I forgot where he spawned. He does not spawn in front of Purgatory, he spawns over here. And there's a rat.
I am only but one rat.
I'm the little rat who must obey all the rules.
Prepare to die.
I'm the neutral rat who spectates the fights.
Oh, wait a minute, I just fought here. This is where I beat up those hoodlums. I remember this sign. Yeah, I
Sorry.
did that last time too.
I had to take you over here to my specified fight zone. How dare you not get punched into a truck? You can just get groin kicked then. Alright, well, just took out a debt collector, I guess. Good for us. Guess that's all there is to that.
Yep, now that's completed, and we got the check mark for it.
It's like not the worst thing to miss as long as it would fill in, you know, the percentage for 100%.
Yeah,
If
the
you
main
decide to
problem
skip
is
it.
that for sub-story specifically, there is a reward for getting all of them. Because I think we're trying to go find Gen again.
Alright, Gen, where are you? Well, this bum is very trustworthy, so yeah.
I think he's the guy we met at the park.
Well, yeah, but still. Oh no.
Oh.
Well, that's heavy.
Anyway, here's his shit.
Here's my coin locker key. I didn't really need it that much. Well, I guess you're just the new KG. Oh, Yakuza, huh? I know how to punch those.
A good cafe, except the marquee on the sign says good coffee.
Well, it's a good cafe with good coffee.
Yeah, why was I so paranoid about recording?
Your mouse pointer just wanted to get in on the action.
Giant street guns. What was I heading towards? There we go.
Done.
Yes!
Holy shit! I don't even know where that kick went.
It works better with the bikes because, like, the models actually play along properly.
The traffic cone just worked as a smoke screen.
Yeah, he just kind of jumps through the traffic cone.
It hid your movements perfectly. You didn't really need it, though, is the thing. Now, the question is, can you stab a man with a traffic cone? Like, that's a little too blunt, but, you know, Kiryu made it work.
I always forget for the weaker mooks, just one full combo can take him out. Oh, there he goes. Oh, whoop.
Alright, well, 10,000 yen's nice, but I don't know, those weren't really Yakuza. They had a different label. Trust me, I know this thing when heading into the fight. I just see their name tags. Trust me, I fought plenty of Yakuza. They're always labeled.
Anyways, now we can get out of grabs easier.
How many times have you been grabbed, though?
It happens more often later in the game.
Alright, so it's good you got that now.
Oh, well, I forgot we got to this part. I thought there was one more episode before this. Thankfully, future me will know and has already put the content warning at the start of the episode.
Well, that's always great to hear.
Yeah, we're about to run into the, as far as I can remember, the only transphobic content in the game. But yeah, Kiwami, they just change one line of dialogue, one pronoun, and it, I won't say it fixes everything. I can understand why a lot of people would take issues with it, but it fixes it for me at least.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see what we're actually talking about before I go into further detail.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, like what, 2 hours ago, video time, we got a phone call from Yuya about his girlfriend.
Kazuma-san, she's a guy!
I think it's after me.
Yep, that sucks. That really sucks. That super fucking sucks. What the fuck?
Kazuma Kiryu would never say that.
In Kiwami, he just says, "You're after me, huh?" They they use a completely different point of view to avoid pronoun troubles. And he gets shot in the dick. I let that happen on purpose.
You know, Kiryu, you deserve that.
So this fight sucks because this guy has a gun and is dodgy, and he can do that.
Is this the first person we've seen to use a gun? I think it is, right? This is the first time.
I think so. It can be hard to keep track of these things, but this is the first guy who sucks that uses a gun. Anyways, the way to beat this fight, which I didn't realize the first time, but I realize now, use these chairs. He can't guard or dodge against them. So yeah, in Kiwami this still happens. Kiryu is still affronted by a man pretending to be a woman.
Yeah.
And for some people that's transphobic enough, and I understand, but for me the issue was the pronoun stuff.
Yeah, that's shitty.
Because if it's a man dressed as a woman and everyone treats the character like that, that's questionable, but it doesn't piss me off. But when you make a transphobic joke like that, then it pisses me off.
Yeah. Like, the cross-dressing is the lowest issue here.
Yuya, are you okay?
Yeah, sort of. What about you?
Who the hell are you?
Take a lucky guess. What the fuck are you doing? Ah! Miyu!
Yuya!
Fucking traitor.
I think the reason I was so paranoid about recording is I didn't want to play through this again. So yeah, that boss sucks in gameplay terms, sucks in story terms, sucks in morality terms.
So yeah, now we have seen a gun, and from what I understand, people with guns are the worst.
Oh yeah, they're worse in later games because you'll notice getting shot knocked us down, but it didn't knock us down any harder than just getting hit really hard. In later games, you like have extra animations and the music cuts out and everything, and getting shot is worse.
Yeah. On one hand, I kind of like giving guns that much gravity in gameplay, because, you know, you don't want to fuck around with that sort of thing. Hey, guns are dangerous. Let me just turn this chair around and sit down. Hey, guns are bad. But
anyways, we're going into a really difficult fight, so I'm stocking up on stamina X's, double X's.
But yeah, guns suck, and I don't mind, in theory, implementing that in gameplay, but in practice it usually ends up being kind of tedious. Like every gameplay edition in, like, the Batman games. Guys with guns aren't great, guys with stun batons fucking suck.
Yeah.
Usually ends up being more, like, tedious than actually scary.
In Arkham Asylum, I remember it being fine because that just meant you were doing a stealth section.
Yeah. Yeah, they were mainly just gating you from just punching everybody normally in stealth.
Anyways, on the way out, I saw a little sparkle and I noticed I was about to walk past the coin locker.
Make sure to get that. But yeah, it does actually kind of make sense for guns to be a big deal in, you know, Yakuza, because Japan's at least a little more strict on guns than, you know, the US.
Yeah.
So seeing someone with a gun would be a big deal. But yeah, it just ends up being kind of more of a pain when you actually have to play it.
Yeah, we get to a point later on where it's basically, did you buy a bulletproof vest? Or find one in a sub-story? Because if not, you're not getting past this part.
Hey, play the sub-stories. Bang. Yeah, because it would just be going from, oh no, guns are scary, to, oh no, guns are an enemy type, and that sucks.
And in later Yakuza games, they also, like, balance the enemies with guns. They tend to have lower health. In this game, they don't.
Oh dear.
What took you so long, Kazuma?
Kazuma-san, these guys are Pumas!
Shut the fuck up, bitch!
I don't believe this shit. A dumb fuck who took out his own boss, sitting there ogling some run-down stripper. You're a disgrace to all Yakuza! When Dojima Oyabun died, we had to join the Fuma family. He's too idealistic and too soft to be a boss. He deserved to get taken out.
If you mean that, how about you say it to his face? Instead of gossiping like some little bitches.
You better watch your mouth.
Dojima is our only Oyabun, and you killed him. So we'll kill you.
Kazuma, Dojima is waiting for you in hell.
We greatly respected him, but there's no way he is not hell.
Look, we understand we're Yakuza, we do crimes. We're all going to hell, but you know what? We're down with it.
Alright, this fight is easier than the stripper fight, but when I first played this game, I ran directly here with almost no health.
Oh no!
I was a dumbass.
Always make sure to eat a balanced meal before. Oh, jeez!
Yeah, there's us getting grabbed. Nope!
Just kicked into the air, Jesus!
Get a fucking air juggled in Yakuza.
Oh god. Alright, what's my fucking joke? Eat a balanced breakfast before doing a fight. Okay, I'm done with that one. Anyway. Oh my
You gotta
god.
fight fucking Samurai Jack over here.
You're just getting launched.
You gonna get in my face?
Well, I don't want to be in your face, but this is a tiny room. You furnished this too well, and unfortunately I've not yet taken full advantage of it, but give me a moment.
Okay, so you've noticed I've unlearned my lesson about using furniture. I think I was focused on trying to take out this guy. There, now we use the table.
Good table spin, Jesus.
The heat actions are less ridiculous in this game, but sometimes that just, like, makes them more brutal.
Game animations are great because you do just have Kazuma Kiryu spinning around with a table.
Anyways, that guy used the sword so much that it fucking broke against our skin.
Well, yeah, our flesh is steel as well. Jesus! That was a big-ass table to break over his head.
It's not over yet, Kazuma. You murdered your own Oyabun. That will haunt you as long as you live.
I know. I've been well aware of that for the past 10 years.
Kazuma-san,
Sorry I got you involved in this. You'd be better off staying away from me.
I don't know what to say to you. Kazuma-san, you always keep all your problems to yourself. I can't even begin to understand what you're going through.
Kazuma-san, I want to show you my appreciation, but all I have right now is this.
What the hell are you doing giving him something like that?
But Yuya!
You don't worry, Kiryu will literally never use that. Well, I say that, canonically Kiryu does partake in that sort of stuff, he just doesn't fuck.
He doesn't fuck, but he will summon hostesses like the Knights of the Round from Final Fantasy VII.
He will rent a room to watch softcore porn, but he will never fuck.
Anyway, that was 660 yen, so that's either 6 or 9 yen to shorts.